Hey, collective. Yes, I have my coffee. Don't say nothing. Don't say a word. Y'all know I'm addicted to the bean. Okay. But this is for the divines, okay? Divine feminine, divine masculine, okay? Those that are trying to get to that place. We're going to get there together, that's for sure. Um, Somebody, I was meditating you guys' energy. Somebody is feeling quite anew. It's a song that's what is it? I'm not gonna sing it, but it's the name of it is "It's a New Dawn," and it's a jazz song. It's an older jazz song, and I forget the woman who sang that original song. Um, but the lyrics are: "It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Birds in the sky, you know how I feel. You know, I think it's River Running Free. You know how I feel." I just watched that movie, Quiet Place 2. Oh no, yeah. Quiet Place. Um, Day one, pretty much telling the story of how these aliens came to Earth and such. That movie was fire. If ain't nobody seen it, I'm not promoting for them. I don't get paid for them, nothing like that. But I loved it. That's just point blank. Period. And I don't really do scary movies like that. To me and to other people in my household, they go, "Oh, mommy, that's scary." Listen, I'm all for it. Bottom of the deck, shadow deck, determination. Like I said, somebody feels a renewed strength, a renewed ambition. Like I'm trying to find the words to explain what I'm picking up and what I have picked up, but we'll let the cards do the talking. Go ahead and comment if you know who sings that song. It's a New Dawn. By all means, feel free. I love music, but I cannot tell you guys that I remember all of the artists that create them. Um, I know, I love Etta James and all these other people, but I like to remember who that is off the top of my head. I cannot remember it, and I haven't played the song or looked it up lately, but that's what rang in my spirit. It really has. So let's check out using our we got our Wild Mystic deck, and of course this is working on the shadow side. Someone is feeling anew. You feel that you have actually reached your peak, and that's an awesome feeling. That's an awesome place to be in. um but it's a new something. Yeah, look at that. I'm talking about first card out, y'all. This is a whole new freedom for you. I can't say anything. You might be a Pisces, okay? There is I'm going to, and let me know if you guys like these as well. Along with the self-care, I'm going to start posting a different type of reading than using these cards. It's still using cards, but it'll be a rune reading, and it'll be a rune reading for the week, okay? And you'll get more explanation in the rune reading on um what I'm asking questions about and what's being answered or clarified in that reading. But you may be a Pisces, okay? With this freedom card, I see duality. First of all, you have your yin and yang, your feminine and masculine is all balanced. Like someone has learned. Good job, divines. Good job. Okay, first off, I'm gonna tell you, learning the law of duality is so important to your growth as a spiritual being overall, no matter which type of spirituality you believe in. Okay, all types of spirituality tell you or direct you or guide you, however you want to put it, unction you to deal with the dark side of yourself. Okay. It does not tell you to suppress it, but to change it. And you've gone through that pivotal change, that dark part of yourself that needed to be changed for growth. Okay. Bottom of the deck, courage. So you may have Leo in your chart. Like I said, you may be a Pisces. Okay. Y'all, I promise it's a new dawn. It's a new day. Stillness. This gives me literally like Six of Swords energy, like going to calmer waters. Yet again, the mirroring, whether it be of self or otherwise. I want to pull probably about five or six of these. 5 or 6. Because you guys have really truly been doing like some heavy work. Like seriously. You've been, somebody done shut up in their closet. Literally. Shut up in your closet. And I don't know if you were praying. I don't know what you was doing, but whatever you asked spirit to do, if you ask spirit to meet you halfway on something, let me make sure all these are turned the right direction so we get a good clear reading. But if you ask spirit to remove some part of your personality, it was something about yourself that was quite how can I say, I don't want to say deceptive, but you knew it was not right to be in this state of mind or state of being. Okay, you knew it was not right. Your spirit man started to tell you like, hey, you started feeling convicted. Pretty much, that's the best way that I could put it. It's like I don't want to say spiritual guilt, but that's essentially what it is. Like, hey, I'm not doing this the right way type thing. Let's keep digging. Yes, and within that freedom, you have a stillness that is like, it's like a peace beyond others, that balance. Because this is a crane standing on one leg. Baby, anybody that's a ballerina, there is someone in this collective that has been in, I heard, several types of dance. Okay, I don't know why, y'all. Listen, we got somebody has been dealing or asking spirit, your provision, provide and fear. And then what flipped over with that is adaptation. Have you asked, did one of y'all ask spirit? This is real specific energy that I'm getting here. One of y'all have asked spirit, and it's a water sign of some sort, because we got 2 signs out here with water animals, okay? 2 cards here with water animals, adaptation and fear. That's a shark and that's an octopus. In the middle is a Taurus. So you may be a moon sign Taurus. Sun sign, you may be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With this shark and with this octopus, I'm getting strong Scorpio. And the reason that I say that is Scorpios are notorious for transforming the energy around them, transmuting things. You transmuted something. It was something about your provision and you were anxious about that. The bill's gonna get paid either way. Somebody says that shit like all the time. The bill's gonna get paid either way. All right. There you go with that. One of y'all, somebody in my collective, I love your personality. I love your attitude about things. I love your attitude as it is, you know, as outstanding and dynamic and different as it is. You are strong in your statements. You stand on business, okay? I love that about you. I pick you up quite often. You say what you mean what you say, and you don't deviate. Okay, thank you, Spirit, so much. Yeah, mystery. You did not know about it. Was something within your state of provision. Okay, divines, and with this moon, this crescent moon in here. Yo, listen. And these are 2 cats facing each other. 2 felines, rather, facing each other. One thing I'm going to tell you is, if any of your manifestation is of the dark side, you know that shit gonna fall apart, right? It may work for a little while. It may work for a little while. And when I say of the dark side, I don't mean doing something contrary to what the masses believe. I mean your intent behind what you're doing. That's the dark side. If you know your intent is like what's considered evil and petty, something that will harm others, something that will hinder others, something that will project or send negative energies towards others. Anything that's negative, I consider, now you consider it whatever you want it to be. Consider it whatever you want it to be, but it comes down to one thing. Does that thought, action, word, gift, whatever it is that you're considering, does that particular thing cause that person to become closer to the Most High or divine or higher self, whatever you want to call it, or does it push them further? That is what you should ask yourself. Somebody needs to hear that, because it seems like something was trying to be hidden, and you yourself were in conflict with yourself. But now, like I said, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's like you put that behind you. Stop guilt tripping yourself. 10:30 when I 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, it's a Leo definitely involved here. Okay, there's that courage again. There's that courage again. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, it's something beautiful to have a clear conscience. Okay, this stillness has Aquarius energy in that all day long. That's air. Okay, that's air. It was some habit or pattern that you when it comes to your money, there was some habit or pattern that was not pure. I'm just gonna put it plain. It was not pure. You within yourself realized that it was not pure, and you made the necessary adjustment in your life. Do you know what that's called? Bitch, that's called accountability. 1133. Bitch, that is called accountability. And that's where it starts. And I'm talking about your ass done did it. Divine. You've done it. That's the first step. And I know it's hard to sit and say, you know what? This about me is not, this ain't kosher. Trust me, I've been there. Look at their joy. Yes. You got a dragonfly, and I forget the name of this fly, but you got that dragonfly there. And that right there is telling about new beginnings. It's like an overstanding peace. The joy that, listen, being happy means something has happened. Joy comes from a different place. That's an unwavering type of stability in your emotions, okay? Joy comes from an unending supply of confidence and stability and fervency and just knowing. Oh my goodness. Y'all done fucked around and found out. What did I say? We were going to get like 7? Yeah, if anybody knows that song, I promise you it's ringing in my ear. And the lady that sings it, the woman that sings it, she's singing it so loud. Like, oh my gosh, I could not sit on this reading. We're going to hit, of course, y'all know the voices of the soul. And I'll wait for Spirit to lead me. So we got 5. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, look at there. Create. Look, bitch. The only reason I said bitch is, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm sorry. Take it as a term of endearment. But the only reason I say that is because the 8th house, this is a spider, by the way. Of course, y'all saw that. The word was create. Spirit gave you ideas, fresh, and solid. The foundation to what you're about to start is going to be solid, okay? That's what you need to know. That's what you definitely need to know. Spirit has taught you how to manifest from nothing. And the 8th house, let me get you to it, talks about reproduction, transformation, your money mixing with other people's money, meaning like your credit and joint finances and stuff, big business. It even talks about your sex and spirituality, right? So you possibly, excuse me, but I'm going to have to say it, you possibly had to clean your circle up. One string in a spider web gets, and then love on the bottom of the deck. And that looks like a Rorschach card. Every time I look at this love card, even though it's 2 swans, it's the lighter side of that love and the darker side of that love. So some of you may have had to separate from a lover or someone that you definitely have an emotional attachment to. Yeah, confidence. That's the peacock. You now are You now are firm in your decision to have released this person, place, thing, habit. Typically, that mystery card, that stillness, is what really, really gets me. Because Aquarius energy is like detaching, it's independence, it's being rebellious, that type of thing. Okay, so it's giving me strong. Like, yeah, I care for you, boo, but I gotta leave you behind. I gotta move forward. I got to do this. Yeah, consume. That person was probably an energy vampire of some sort. Because that's a vulture. Vulture eat dead things. Vultures pillage and they scrounge, and they feast on dead things. And what's behind that? Yeah, defend. That's Scorpio energy. Trust. Oh, Lord. And that's the horse. Listen, I can guarantee this person tried to play on your emotions. This person probably tried to play on your emotions. You probably guilt tripped yourself about this whole thing 20 times over. Baby, you've done it. You've done it, okay? Whatever you had to do to release and free yourself is what it is, okay? Top of the deck. Yeah, kindness. Some of you might have felt that if I meet them in love, how can they meet me with anything else? And that shit did not happen. Yeah, victory. For anybody to be with you and you feel like you have to have had a victory over this, doesn't that mean that you were in warfare? I'm confused. I don't know why I'm picking up the person that you were with. And behind that death on the top of the deck is no type of organization to this deck. Every death has a rebirth. Okay? Always remember that. You tried to end on a good note. And I see a Dallas, I don't know why I looked at this star and I saw Dallas Cowboys. The person that you were dealing with, or you yourself may be fond of the Dallas Cowboys. Take it as it resonates. I ain't from Texas, but I ain't gonna lie and say I don't love Dallas Cowboys. So take it as it resonates. Let's go ahead and tap into the voices of the soul, okay? Let me know how the length of these readings are for you. If you want them longer, if you want them shorter, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you resonate with them. And just let me know how you feel about the length overall. I want to make sure that you get all of these readings in a due session. You get what I'm saying? You get the information that you need that we can reasonably provide to the entire collective. And soon enough, yes, personal readings will be open soon enough. Some people have hit me up by other means and let me know that there's not an email there. You can hit up in the comments, hey, there's not an email. I want to reach out about something. I'm going to say this. I have the knowledge of certain things, but I don't delve into certain things, okay? Meaning I don't practice certain things, and that's for my protection, not yours. I love y'all. There are people who out there that do practice different things. Seek them out. I'll say that because I will tell you straight up, especially if you hit me up privately or whatever, I'll tell you straight up I don't do that. Or yes, I do that, and I'll get coordinated with you. But certain stuff we ain't gonna do that because I have to protect myself at the end of the day. So let's go ahead and pull voices of the soul. Yeah, what is this new dawn? What is this new day? Somebody's getting a new job. Somebody's getting new like your credit has started all over. That's you. Your credit and somebody's credit is like, bitch, I heard pay to delete. I ain't mad at it. And that you is a 32. That's 5. That's 5. That's change. And the 5th house talks about your creativity and personal self-expression, like your pleasures, things that make you happy, your objects of affection, meaning like your lovers, your pets, places you like to go, and shit like that, vacations and hobbies you like to do, games, things that are very self-centered, but there's nothing wrong with that. Part of your transition may have been starting to practice a routine of self-care. Somebody's been getting their hair done For our ladies, I heard somebody say, I'm gonna say Victoria ain't got no more secrets. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Y'all, let me get some coffee. Because some of y'all, I pick y'all up, and I promise, I love retail therapy, okay? There's nothing wrong with retail therapy if it's done in moderation, just like anything else around here. Maybe I need to drink my coffee in moderation, because good gosh. Let's get some more. Get 5 more. Oh, Lord. Yes, you guys, you finding the freedom. Someone has picked up a meditation routine where you lay prostrate, which means like on your stomach flat out. You're not sitting up in the, it's something about this prostrate position that it works better for you. You are more tapped in whenever you finish your meditation session. You've had some astral projection experiences. That's part of divine gifts. Understand that time and space travel is part of divine gifts. That's not everybody gets them, okay? Let's go ahead and get another for the collective, please. From the voices of the soul. Thank you. Oh, look at there. Love in the freaking reverse. I told y'all. It's something that was with this. It was a habit, a person, or a place, or I don't know, maybe your damn cat was just too much for you and needed too much of your attention and time. You did it that. You got rid of it. You got rid of it. And in this love card, what people don't really realize is one of those flowers is completely in bloom. One of them is halfway there, and the other one is dead. Yeah. I heard choose the lesser of 2 evils. You had to pick who stay, who go. That's called pruning, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. And the 3rd house talks about your consciousness and your communication and stuff like that. Yeah, these cards literally flipped over my hand. Children in the reverse. So, someone got some grown kids that are just, excuse me, I ain't trying to talk about your children, because if it stings, then it's probably you. But they're toxic. They are, y'all, I gotta make sure these motherfuckers ain't in reverse, like for real. Your kids are toxic. They hold you back. They demand things of you that, first off, they probably don't deserve. Sorry, okay. Your responses. Man, listen. Your responses with this moon on this person's wrist and a star in the middle of it, it gives me hermit. Your responses are a bit like like you've been traumatized by their response of a no. So you've been conditioned to give them a yes, if that makes sense. And to somebody it does, because 2333 is when I said that. To someone it does make sense. It stung you just then when I said it. And I'm going to apologize for hurting your feelings. But baby, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. If you get stung, it is what it is. You wanted to do the work. This is part of the work of the dark side of yourself, of myself. I've had to learn similar lessons. Probably not with my children, but definitely with people blood related to me. We are not exempt as readers. Like, y'all don't get it twisted. We live, die, bleed the same fucking way. Yeah, look, I told y'all earlier that mystery card was out here. And whatever you were doing, and there go that moon and that star again. Some of y'all was doing stuff spiritually for your children that you should not have been doing. And you know that you should not have been doing it. I heard protection. Listen, if they got karma coming, let them take that. Because what happens is you build up a... Goodness gracious, somebody ancestors is here loud and in effect. What you do when you allow your children to continue in a wrong path is build up generational karmic debt in their lifetime. And if their children learn the same habits, it flows. So this lesson that you learned is not going to just affect you, it's going to affect generations to come. So I'm glad that you learned it in the way that you did, because I feel the sting. Somebody literally, that Scorpion came out earlier, somebody literally did not like hearing this or seeing this about themselves. And it's okay. This is the dark side, bitch. This is the dark side. This is the shit we don't want nobody else to see, including ourselves. We usually don't want nobody else to see this. Because I definitely still do not like. Listen, divine work is continuous. Divine work is continuous. But I still hear this song playing just as loud in my head as those doubts that play in yours, as the guilt that you put yourself through, that Eight of Swords energy. Listen, that same spider web for create, that could be a negative spider web. It looks like a dream catcher to me. Don't entrap yourself in your mind. It's all illusions. You project onto yourself the illusion of guilt when really you're free. You are free. Freedom to start and confidence to end. You're free. You have learned a karmic lesson. Do you know what the freak that means? That means doors of manifestations, doors of protection, doors of spiritual enlightenment are about to just open. Some of you guys are going to start having, those that have accepted this walk and accepted the path and fully understood, like, you know what? It's happening for me. It's not happening to me. Watch how crazy. Y'all gifts are about to get insane. I'm talking about come fast. Some people are going to start getting downloads. Some people are going to, listen, water signs. When you get into the water, because there are a lot of water signs here, when you get into the water, you're going to start having, I heard, ancestral connections. So somebody is connected to some of the Orishas or some kind of water deity or something. You're connected to it. Hey. River flowing free. You know how I feel. Birds in the sky. You know how I feel. Help. If y'all don't know what's going on, divine has already intervened on your behalf. And the help in the second house, there's a two of that. The second house talks about possessions and values and resources and personal, like your financial security, how you make your money and meet your obligations and stuff, your material and non-material resources, and your self-worth. If you don't see what's going on for yourself, Spirit is setting you up. Literally, Spirit is preparing a table before your enemies. I promise you, somebody was counted out. Somebody in this collective, and I don't give a damn how low you are, honey. When I had my awakening, I was at one of the lowest points in my life so far. Because I'm not going to say low points won't come in the future. I don't know the future. But right now, my present is way better than where I was before. My knowledge, way more expansive. My heart, way more compassionate. You get what I'm saying? My connection to the Most High and my ancestors and all the things that are me as a person. I got to know myself. And that created confidence. That created the peace. That gave me stillness in my mind and my heart. I promise y'all, anxiety disappeared. Why? Somebody deals with anxiety so much, you got the shakes and you think that it's an actual disease. It's not that. It's anxiety. It's a mind thing. Child, free yourself. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Listen. Says, and I'm feeling good. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Submission. Free yourself. Free yourself. Trying to be in control. Trying to keep face. Trying to save those flowers that are dying. Let them die. Let them die. You know why I say let them die? And leave them in the pot. Because they become fertilization for that one flower that's blossoming more than any. It's bigger than all the other flowers in the pot. because that's your destiny. Let those things that are supposed to die, die. You fighting, putting more and more fertilizer on something that's already dead. Why? Child, y'all have done awesome freaking work. Burden of tears. Come on, you hurt yourself. Top of the deck, Spirit says, karmic relationship. If it ain't your kids, it's your lover. If it ain't your lover, it's your family. If it ain't your family, it's a place. If it ain't a place, it's a habit. I done lost fingers on this hand, y'all. Come on. And love was in reverse and children was in reverse. It's more than one situation, person, place, or thing. I'm reading for a collective. So this is a general read, take what resonates, but everything that's coming out applies to someone. Because these readings are timeless. So you may not resonate today, but baby, when that dark night of the soul hit and you realize this shit, come on back. Sis gonna be right here. I'm gonna be right here. Trust. Because it's a lot of lessons that have to get learned in this lifetime. It's a lot. And I'm not going to tell you that any of them are easy. None of them. Someone's dealing with this love and his children. Someone's dealing with childhood traumas too. And that blocks a lot. So let me pull this childhood deck. Let me make sure I got all of them, child. Some of these little cards have like, oh, thanks for buying. And y'all know how I do with those. I keep all of that stuff. The very first deck I bought, it came with a little card that said like something that I'm not going to repeat here, but I resonated with it so much. And I didn't know at the time really how to do tarot. I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't even know I had a real gift. And don't think that because, you know, I do this and the length of time that I tell y'all I've done it, that I haven't been practicing other things. Mind you, my skin may look like this, but my lineage is widespread. Thank you, Spirit. Childhood trauma card 1. You felt ashamed. Now, you understand that situations pass. Time helps you heal, learn, and grow. And y'all know I don't pull these childhood decks too many times. But I promise you, you learn to love yourself. Like for real, you forgave yourself. Somebody has truly taken the time to figure out what happened, where, and who involved, and you know, that it ain't that serious. Transgressions happen. 33:11. Transgressions happen, but so does forgiveness. What is this? Love in reverse. Children in reverse. You were emotionally hurt. In the past. Now you understand it wasn't your issue or problem at the time. Come on, somebody. As a child, we are vulnerable to so many things because we depend on another person to care for us, to groom us, to guide us, to give us any of that stuff, to show us what love is, you know. Some of us didn't receive that because, like I said before, the person that was supposed to teach you these things, I'll get the yes or no, I heard you. But the person that's supposed to receive these things hadn't received those things from previous. And you don't want the generational. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to get one more because y'all going to make me cry with all this healing you got going on. Man. You felt parentified and in the caretaker role, meaning you felt you didn't have a chance to be a child back in the past. Now, you are able to express moments of fun, play, joy, laughter, and silliness. I don't know how much clearer it can get, but congratulations, good job, keep pushing forward. All those fabulous things that come with you being you. You know, there were things that happened in my life that I did to other people and people did to me, and this, that, and the other. Time does heal. Time helps you heal, learn, and grow. Because what you don't want to do is be a hurt person hurting other people. We don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. And you shouldn't want it for yourself. But if you resonated with this reading, please let me know in the comments. Let me know in your decision to hit the like button. You don't have to. I'm just asking so I know and I can continue to give you the divine feminine and divine masculine reads. How do we get to being the divine? We work through the shadow part of ourselves. I know this is a tad bit different where all the other readers tell you, you're awesome, you're this, you're that. We know that already. How do I become better at being divine? Because divine does not mean perfect. It just means chosen. I'm going to stop forgetting that because I got fussed at. So hold your question in your mind. Okay? It's your question. It could be whatever you want it to be. Phrase it so that your answer will be yes or no. So, example, do you like blue? Hierophant, do you like blue? Yes or no? Okay? That's an example. Thank you. Your yes or no? Big old fat happy yes. Yes. The answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track at this time. There you go. Yes. Now I can let you guys go. I love you. Hit like, hit subscribe. Peace.